Yes, it is.
The bat's got a storeroom or cave or something down here. No way. Joker says he's getting his toys from somewhere. Makes sense, I guess.
I'm getting them from your mom.
Here is getting good, so keep looking. The boss isn't happy, and I don't want to be the one that pisses him off.
Yeah, good point.
Well, luckily for you boys, it won't be you who pisses him off, but more likely me, because I'm taking you out. I mean, if he wants to get pissed at you anyway, he's gonna need to find the bodies. Sorry, what was that you said? You gonna shoot my face off? Music here is pretty sad. I don't know why. Making it sound like I lost one of my robins. Well, in order to do that, you would need to take the bones out of my body first, use a grinding tool. Loud and clear, Mark. Can I take your order?
I suppose that's you in there, Bats. Well, enjoy it while you can. These caves will be your tomb.
That is Waylon's line, actually.
You heard him. Shoot to kill.
I never do anything else.
That's not what I heard.
What are you talking about? I'm the best shot in Gotham. Everyone knows that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, whatever.
Good for you.
I obviously didn't get the email.
He's down there with you, making you all look like food.
Do they sell sandwich bros in the grocery stores where you guys are from? I've been having these cheese and egg sandwiches by that company. I had one this morning for breakfast. It was pretty good. Really good, in fact. The combination of the cheese, and the egg, and the pita bread that they use to make this breakfast sandwich is a great combination. You should try it.
Then what?
Held him upside down and beat the crap out of him. The guy was a mess.
Did he pay up?
Nah, he spent it all at the track.
What? You let him get away with it?
Do I look like an idiot? When I found out he had no cash, I cut out his kidneys, his liver, a few other bits I don't know the name of, and sold them on the street. Some rich guy's probably walking around with them in it as we speak.
And people just buy stuff like that. There's always a buyer out there, whatever you're selling.
Somehow, there are even worse things people are willing to buy. If you go on the dark web, deep web, whatever. I don't know how it could be worse than organs, but it is. But I wouldn't know, because I don't actually use the dark web. And that's just what I heard.
He's trying to shut down the power. Do not let him. Is that
I mean, I'm up here, you guys are down there, so... What are you shooting at, you Barney?
Get him on the ground and stop on his face!
Oh!
Let's finish this! You're gonna bleed out your face!
He's gonna hurt me.
Are you blind? Look down on the ground! I don't like it.
How is it that you're able to see it? I don't see any cameras in here.
I said I wanted them back. No! No one listens! It's like you don't want an outbreak of type that has you babies crying over Gotham.
What are we doing here? He's here!
I know you're down there, Max. Ruining my plans. Oh, stay where you are. I'm sending down a token of my displeasure. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't hurt you too badly.
I don't think he meant that. I'm not really having a sad day today, but yesterday, rather, I was playing Stellar Blade, crashed into a hard place, having trouble with the controls. It ended up being so bad that I threw a tantrum. And when you throw a tantrum because of a video game, you should take a break. I should be getting back into it as soon as I'm feeling more mature about my criticisms. But since it's also Wednesday, why not play a comfort game like Arkham Asylum? At one point I was thinking about playing Arkham City, but I want to finish this real quick. Even though I've already finished the story several times. But isn't that also just a testament to how good the game is? 15 years later, I'm still loving it. At some point, I would like to get into much older games, like Daggerfall and Chrono Trigger. It'd be nice if those were made available on modern consoles. Maybe put Daggerfall on the PS5 and Chrono Trigger on the Nintendo Switch. Makes sense to me, but it's just a suggestion. Oh yeah, I was also going to make some jokes in these videos. I actually got a whole document here. This is titled Dad Jokes. You ever see your mom working hard at the car? Of course not, she's never there. Your mom and dad finally had sex for the first time in months. Just kidding, they still hate each other. What does a Jewish turtle wear during the winter? A scarf. So clearly we're off to a good start. Here's a category just called religion. Religious people are weird. You know, they ask, how could you not believe? Very easily, I would think. See, if you were raised religiously, then that's all you have. But if you weren't, then that's all you have. Nothing. Now imagine being that person who has no higher power to believe in. Then one day someone says, if you put all your trust in this special guy who lived millions of years ago, you don't die. Even after your physical death, you still get to live for eternity. Everybody's gonna look at you like you're crazy. But everybody makes fun of the religious folk, especially Christians. And that's because it's too easy. They can't even come to an agreement among themselves because they all think they have the right interpretations of Scripture. Funny thing is, nobody has the right answer to anything. If we did, there wouldn't be so much chaos. But why don't people make fun of atheists or agnostics? Because there's nothing to draw from. What kind of joke would that be? This guy believes there might be something else out there. Pfft. Hey, she doesn't believe in a higher power. What a person. I don't know. And observations. I love observational comedies, so. Language is always changing, and that's nice. Sometimes you wonder if it's good or not. I feel weird using this slang even in this context, but it's called Riz. Back in my day, and probably your day as well, we called it game. You were great at flirting, but now it's Riz. And that just makes me think of crackers. I actually went to the Urban Dictionary for this one. I have it bookmarked. And a popular word I found was Velcro kitty. It's a pet that craves attention like a drug addict. Not sure where Velcro comes into play. How does it correlate? Is it because your cat is always stuck to you? Some people are vegetarian, even vegan. But I'm on this really interesting diet. See, it's where I only eat two things: meat and sugar. I think it's called dumbass, but I don't speak Italian. So, yesterday I read a story about this guy from Alabama who shot his own daughter. She came out as smart. That's not why. She actually had sex with her sister, which is what the dad wanted to do, you know? It should have been me! Don't worry, I made it up. Alabama doesn't exist. It's weird how people associate it with incest. I wondered why, so I looked it up. This Redditor suggested that it was because of just a few jokes made back in the day, because incest is associated with more rural areas, populated by the broke, stupid, or both. Then this other person, who was from there, wondered why it isn't more well known for the racism, homophobia, and meth addiction. It's all real. Their words, not mine. The lesson here is, don't move to Alabama. Don't even visit it out of curiosity. It's bad.
Excuse me, I'm from Alabama. My grandmother is from there.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Your state sucks. So anyway, that was my attempt at a stand-up comedy special. Lasted about 5 minutes, maybe less. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that document because it wasn't great. I apologize. It could have been a lot better. I don't think I'm gonna be getting any calls from Comedy Central anytime soon. That is one wicked soundtrack. I talked over some of it, but it's okay. You heard the best part.
I once went to a psychiatrist. Doc, I said, every time I get into bed, I think there's somebody under it. I get under the bed, I think there's somebody on top of it. I was going crazy, so I cured myself. I cut the legs off my bed, and then the doctor. Slept fine ever since. A patient goes to see his doctor. Doc, he says, you gotta help me. My wife thinks she's a chicken. The doctor asks how long she had this condition. 2 years, says the man. Then why did it take you so long to come and see me, asks the shrink. The man shrugs his shoulders and replies, I needed the eggs.
Why do I find this more disturbing than the last one?
You will pay, Batman, for hurting my baby.
Oh, Lord. Does she ever stop going on about those plans of hers?
Nope. That's kind of her whole thing.
I'll be coming after you, Joker.
Will you really? Now that's gratitude, isn't it? Women. You give them presents, experimental chemicals that might body, and they still turn on you.
Sad thing is this is even more relevant now than it ever was back in 2009. I mean, geez, I give my wife gallons of cyanide so that she can use it for whatever she needs. I give her other toxins, the toxic waste. I give her millions, billions even. Last time I checked, billions of virgins to sacrifice to the spaghetti monster. And does she love me any more than she did when we got married? No, she actually hates me now more than anything. And from what I can tell is has her eyes on the mailman, apparently. They think of nobody else but themselves, and they are never happy. They can't be happy. It's foreign.
Well, good luck to you, Toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of Titan, and a bag of weed killer. Come and find me when you're done with that brain. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can bring the wine. I'll take the salad.
This is some nice music, too.